I need to confess, I look like shit. Let me explain. I was in Korea. I did some fun work stuff, and on our last day, we had free time, and so with my manager Ponma, she really wanted to get some skin treatments done because she's like, oh, Korea has so many nice skin treatments. So eventually we found a place we reserved, and it was like really clean, really nice looking, and they had like really professional, good English speaking staff. So first we went in there into a room with the doctor. Well, he was called a doctor, so I'm assuming he's really a doctor, but sometimes you don't know, I guess. But it was a doctor, supposedly, allegedly, and and the translator lady, who was really pretty and had like the most British accent ever, and this doctor would go like really hard on explanations, like, oh, you need this and this and this and this and this. Like, he would look at our faces, touch our skins a little bit, squeeze our cheeks a little bit, and be like, oh yeah, you need this and this and this and this. And well, of course, he would also ask like what our concerns are, and I said, well, I wasn't sure. Like, I said, well, my like maybe pigmentation, and I have like quite the red nose. And then I don't really care too much about wrinkles, but I was like, I guess I have developed some wrinkles on my forehead, so I don't know if you guys some nice skin treatment for that. And he asked me, okay, raise your eyebrows. I raised my eyebrows. He's like, oh, you need Botox. I'm like, no, I'm a pass on the Botox, thank you. He's like, but Botox. I was like, and it was at that moment that I knew, like, I'm not gonna. This feels like they were trying to upsell like all kinds of things. My manager was like, hey, no. So anyway, in this place though, I thought they were only doing like, I don't know, peelings and shit. But no, they do a lot more stuff. And so in the end, I was suggested 4 things. One thing was something called fine, and the other thing was premium fine. But it's lasers. It's like lasers. And the premium one has 5 lasers. The other one doesn't have 5 lasers. It has less, maybe 3 or so. I don't know. So this was like, they said like it's doing this, putting this into the skin. So I asked the translator, does this mean it's like done with a needle? And I'm like referring to what I've done before, you know? Like, is this actually going like inside of me? And she's like, no, there's no needle used. And then she says what's being used, and I'm like confused about it, because to me that sounds like a needle, but I'm like confused. I'm like, okay, you say it's not a needle, and you say it doesn't hurt. She said none of this hurts. The doctor and the translator said none of this hurts. Nothing hurts, even if you're, because she asked us if we're like sensitive to pain. I said yes. And she's like, well, no, these things don't hurt. And then there was the Botox that was recommended, but I didn't get. And then another thing was called Oligio. Controlled heat energy contracts existing collagen fibers and triggers long-term regeneration for firmer skin. They microwave you? Yeah. So let me tell you, I was told everything will not hurt. Everything did fucking hurt. We lie down, and yeah, they prep me, and then they start bringing out the 5 lasers. It's one machine, but it's like 5 lasers. And then, I don't know, man, it was like, it felt like tiny nails on my skin that were really hot and super pinchy, and they had to do it many times. And that was quite painful. In some areas more than in others. It was so painful that I was like twitching, like for real. And burning. Like, I legit thought I'm gonna have burn marks after this. I didn't, but it felt like I was gonna have burn marks. I really thought my skin was burning to a crisp. It was crazy. Even though they had this cooling stuff on it. I was like, I must look like shit after this. But then I look in the mirror and I look normal. They numbed the whole area. And going in there, and I excruciating, holy shit. Oh, so painful. They gave me a plushie and I was like ripping it apart and twisting it, just choking the shit out of it. It hurt so much. And And then my eyes were swollen as fuck. One was more swollen than the other, and I looked like someone punched me. And so I kept telling, yesterday during the dance lesson, I kept telling everybody, yeah, my manager punched me.